1,000 likes. It's better than 900. Let me tell you the story of the two Marks, and I'm not talking about Test, so don't get nervous. A man named Mark has been living with his friend Aaron, who stood with him side by side during the hardest times. Unfortunately, Aaron passed away, but not so long after Mark started getting visits from Aaron in the form of orbs. Sometimes he sees him in his dreams in the house. So you now might be thinking, where is the other Mark? Well, little Timmy, you should have studied harder. But seriously, hold your balls tight because I'm about to get to him. Mark the First have called the team of Jeff and Mark from the YouTube channel Ghost Tech Paranormal Investigations after they interviewed Mark the First and watched the footage where he captured Aaron's orbs. They were set to do their jobs. So, what did they do exactly? Interrogating the spirit of Aaron. Then the interrogation turned to an argument, and the argument to a fight. Jeff was the only one to get hurt, get scratches, scars from the dead, and that takes me to Mark the Second, Jeff's sidekick, who got jealous of not getting the attention Jeff is getting. I almost felt sorry for him.
So Mark, how long have you lived here in this flat?
Since 1995.
95. And since you've obviously been here, your partner has passed.
Yeah.
You've had serious health issues.
Mm-hmm.
At this point during the interview, the digital recorder, which is positioned here on the table, is capturing a voice saying, Aaron.
You've had serious health issues.
Mm-hmm.
If you're supposed to be so big and powerful, we're not seeing much evidence of that at the moment. Let us see you. What is it? What's happened? Have you been pinched? What happened? Hang on, where's the camera?
Oh, that hurt.
What happened, yeah?
Oh, something's stinging me. I can't see anything.
Because of the light we're in. Who did that?
Yeah, look.
Shit, that's drawn blood. I can't really see neither because this is in here you've got. It looks like you've been bitten, like by teeth.
My left side is burning and stinging from what seems to be a bite or several scratches. Because it is hard to see on our cameras, I grab my phone to take some pictures. An anomaly is captured on my phone, which I am filming with, but not on any other camera. The anomaly floats from the floor and up into the ceiling.
Can you affect me like you affect Marcus? Let me feel something.
Mark states that he is seeing movement coming from the hallway. Our static cam, which is in the kitchen facing the hallway, captures a moving shadow. We know that this is not from outside contamination, as we have blacked out all of the windows. Mark and I split up. I take a seat in the living room, and Mark stays in the bedroom.
I kid you not, something just fucking touched me.
Yeah?
On my arm.
Shit, so it seems to be going on in there, hang on. Where were you on the sofa?
Yeah. Hold on a sec.
Turn that off.
It was over here. So are you going to show yourself? Are you going to speak to us? Because you won't be staying here. You're going to be leaving. So all I'm doing is asking you politely. We need you to leave this place and leave Mark alone. Are you going to do that? You're not welcome anymore. You're not welcome in this place. So please leave. Something creaked in the hallway.
Yeah, I heard that.
After our investigation, Mark returned to his home and all seemed quiet. We thought that whatever had attached itself to him had now departed, and whilst he was inside his home, there was no paranormal activity. But after several days, it has now returned and begun to attack Mark during his sleep, and also draining him of energy and making him physically sick. I now contact the church to help Mark and arrange for Father Berryman and his team, who specialise in exorcisms, possessions and attachments, to start the process of removing this dark evil spirit from Mark's life.
Am I the only one who felt like they both were like a married couple who had a fight when each of them sat in a separate room? Regardless of that stupid idea, we learned two things. One is that you don't get jealous of someone else's ability to communicate. And two, I will leave that to you. Dolls, in my very humble, unbiased opinion, were created to look creepy. They were created to be haunted, and now that I have spoiled the next clip, I have a couple more things to say. The footage comes from a very popular channel. It's so popular people were afraid to subscribe. Where a guy left whatever this place is after a long day of using his phone. He closed that door and something was thrown out of nowhere, and that's it. It's pretty safe to say that I didn't actually spoil the video, because the doll didn't move in reality. And one more thing. Why were there two cameras from two different angles, but yet none of them was placed in the right angle? When you think of a good place to take your son to, you think of some kid's playground, or maybe some children adoption office. When you think of taking your girlfriend on a date, you think of breaking up. And when you think of hanging out with your friend, that could really be anywhere, and that would summon the story of our next clip, where an investigator took one of his die-hard fans to this haunted place. The investigator already explored the house. I even shared that video on the channel, so he knew what was coming, but not his fan. Remember when I said he was a die-hard fan? Well, he was so hard, in fact he almost cuddled in the middle of this investigation. He was so scared he almost ripped the man's shirt off. Our main guy, I will call him Funko. Funko was having a wrestling match in the middle of this whole thing, trying to explore, make a video, and take his fan's hand off of him. And since the fan was so scared, it was a perfect time for a table to show off. In fact, it was our main performer of the night. Alongside the door comes in third place a baby carrier, and fourth would be a wall, and an honorable mention would be the kids' voices. Because the whole building is abandoned.
انتبه، الدور هذا خطير شوي والله. سمعت؟ حطار تعود من ابليس حبيبي، شوي شوي ما عندك مشكلة. ايش فيك؟ شوي شوي. تعال خطار، تعال قوم. إنه من سليمان وإنه بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم ألا تعلوا علي وأتوني مسلمين. تعال شوي. الله أكبر. تعال تعوذ من إبليس. خطار أبوي، خطار بعد قلبي خطار. إذا بتخاف زي كذا خلاص أنا ما أقدر أتكمل معك. روح استناني بالسيارة، الله لا يهينك، أقلقتني معك. لا دقيقة خليك معي. أنا معك يا رب أشوفها كذا ما أقدر. أنا كذا ما أقدر خطار. لا خلاص تعال. طيب التيشيرت خطار. ما عاد صارت مغامرة والله، ما عاد صارت مغامرة. لا انت في مكان مهجور، ممكن يصير معاك اي شيء توقع يصير. انا اعرف في صوت صح؟ ايه ما في صوت. لا خليك. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. الله لا إله إلا هو الحي القيوم لا تأخذه سنة ولا نوم، له ما في السماوات وما في الأرض. من ذا الذي يشفع عنده إلا بإذنه، يعلم ما بين أيديهم وما خلفهم. هدي أعصابك قد ما تقدر، هدي. طيب فكني خطار، فكني محمد. هدي عادي عاد خطار بتطيحني. خليك انا بجيك. خليك لا تمس. اعوذ بكلمات الله التامات من شر ما خلق. بسم الله الذي لا يضر مع اسمه شيء في الارض ولا في السماء وهو السميع العليم. حصنت نفسي بلا اله الا الله. لا اله الا الله. دائما اذكر الله. لا اله الا الله. انه من سليمان. طيب خلاص. وانه بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم أن لا تعلوا علي وأتوني مسلمين. استهدف بالله. تعال. حسبي. استهدف بالله. إنه من سليمان وإنه بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. ايش فيك؟ هذه استهدف بالله. أعوذ بكلمات الله التامات من شر ما خلق. تعال شوي. يا خطار.
I will tell you something. This fan has good skills and tactics in the defense position. He knows how to deter someone from getting past him. He should be playing in the English League with Manchester United. If you thought the angles of the security cameras in the second clip was a problem, then wait till you see the ones in the next one. I could almost swear it feels as if someone was holding it. But first let me ask you, do you know the secret formula to be successful on TikTok? It may just happen that I know it. Get yourself a family, record your dog and your little son, and let some member of the family help you do the rest. What's the rest? Nothing much. Move a cabinet door, let a doll talk, throw some unwanted item in the house, freak out your dog, do the hand thingy from under the bed. There is also a new trend. The toilet seat sometimes get bored when there is no ass to sit on that dirty seat, so let the lid hit the floor. I mean the seat. And finally, don't forget to add some unnecessary horror music that will end up claiming my video for a copyright sound. That's why most of it is muted. Not sorry for that.
Ya lleva como 5 minutos chingando con eso. No me he querido levantar para ver cuánto tiempo dura. Chinga tu madre. Estoy yo solo.
Now, I didn't mean to say that his clips were fake, not particularly, but that was based on what I have read in his bio, so I can't assure you of that, but I would lean more towards the fiction side of things. I don't know why I'm being nice with him. Screw that. You really want me to believe that hand part was real. And you couldn't show us under the bed. And even if he did and there was nothing, it's still ridiculous. And that's why you should subscribe.